What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Savage Land, and welcome to another episode of
G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe.
And today on G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe, I just came across some news when I was on my Instagram looking on Facebook. What I thought would come has come a lot quicker than what I thought it would come. If you could say that 3 times. But it's the Mad Marauders, not Sarge's Marauders. I guess there's some licensing type things going on, but Mad Marauders, which is Sarge's special little group, is coming out with more figures. Instead of the barbecue that I said set alone, which you can get that for 14, 15 bucks, but you can bet your money some people are gonna double back and go grab that now that Sarge's Marauders is coming out, and they're coming out with a few more figs. We will get into that. I'll save that for the end, but real quick, I gotta throw some more stuff in on G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe, and basically I want to ask the question, where is Covergirl at? I've been meaning to put this on G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe for a minute, but for about a month or a month and a half, her prices went way up, and she's not on no sites, and she was only in stores, remember, for a blip. I actually thought I had her. I do have her, but I have one loose, and I said when I brought her loose, this figure isn't all that great. I can fall back and get her. But now she's on a trip where she's like $39 on Amazon, $40, $50 on eBay, and I'm wondering, why did the price go up for this ugly figure, and why is there a shortage? So if anybody knows where Covergirl is at, please let me know.
Will the clock run out before his mission is complete?
Also, something I mentioned before, this is not my idea. Of course, we all have great ideas. We all think of like, as far as when it comes to G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe, man. As far as me, I know I don't have to bite off anybody when it comes to that, man. Sometimes I think of stuff like, oh, okay, somebody's doing it, man. And it's cool, and I'll still do it if I want to do it. But to give props to my man, a punk with toys, he was basically saying the second head sculpt for a snow job is too great to have just sitting in a bin, and I agree. So I decided to take it upon myself, which I was going to put them on a Recondo. And these are some quick notes if you want to do this. The peg for the Tiger Force Recondo and the Tiger Force, not Tiger Force, the Snow Job is the same, okay? They have a smaller peg, which Snow Job looks perfect on that body. He looks like he transforms into Chuck Norris or something when he goes on that body. But I didn't want to do that. I said I wanted to try something else. I actually like the Tiger Force Outback. I think that's a great buck. I think that's an awesome body. I think that's an awesome figure. So I decided to put my second Snow Job head on the Tiger Force Outback. Now, here's a crazy thing. That second Snow Job head fits on the regular Outback. It has a small peg, just like the Recondo, but the Tiger Force Outback has a bigger peg. So I had to do some shaving down of that peg, and I also had to saw the top of the ball off, because the top of the ball, if you ever pop off your Tiger Force Recondo or your regular Outback, it's sawed off at the top. It's flat. So I had to kind of do that. I had to do some modifications on it. I'm really not a fodder. I don't like to do that, but I was already deep in it. I brought that Outback from Walmart site for 11 bucks, which they got it from Toy Kingdom. So I had to pay $5 shipping on that, $16 for that great figure. I was already deep in it. I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and do this. And it worked out for me. I think he looks all right. Sometimes I think his head looks a little bit big. And that face sculpt on that is a very peculiar looking face sculpt, man. I always want to name him Pretty Boy. He got a good looking face, man, to be honest with you. But just staring at that figure, yo, it gets kind of weird, man. But I think it looks pretty good. Somebody said it looks like Zach Galifianakis. I believe that's how you say his name. Actually, he's another North Carolina guy. If you don't know who that is, Galifianakis, that's the guy from Hangover. We are the best friends in the world, and it kind of looks like that, man. But to end this and make it really short, that second head scope, if you can find a body that you like to put that on, it's also good to get Snow Job out of that snow surroundings. Also, the eel has been popping back up on Amazon. I seen a couple of people buy them a couple of weeks ago for 19 bucks. They're actually down to $39. They're not this astronomical price like which the Cobra Range Viper is. That's back up to $90. And that's what that Cobra Eel was for Amazon for a long time. But being that this Recon Diver's out now, that has dropped down to $39. Then they pop back up for $19. It's so stupid. Like, why can't they figure this thing out, man? But just keep your eyes open. that figure is popping back up, and of course they're coming out with a retro card one, which I'll be there to get. I'll probably hold off because I have 5 from Amazon. I'll probably hold off and get 5 of the retro card ones and kind of mix those in. So just keep your eyes open. Regardless of the fact, the eel will be in your hands sooner than later.
Say hello to Mercer, ex-Cobra Viper who's seen the light.
And getting down to the nitty gritty, the main event, they're doing 2-packs now, okay? And reason why I said they're doing 2-packs now, because of course we've seen the Roadblock and Tripwire from Tiger Force in a 2-pack now, and they don't look like they're exclusive to anything. Also with this, we have Spirit and Lowlight and the Sarge's Marauders. They come in a 2-pack. So I just read a comment on Facebook. It's like, why didn't they do the twins like that? Why didn't it? That was so stupid. Now you have twins inside of Ross where there's just like one lonely one that's not getting picked up. Either or, it doesn't matter. So very stupid idea. But hey, it is what it is. But let's get into the main event of this. G.I. Joe is G.I. Joe and it's Sarge's Marauders. And forgive me if I look down at my phone. I just want to make sure that I get this correct on what they got. It's kind of grainy, the images, and it's hard to see. But they look pretty good, man. Of course, they're repaints. Easy pass for a lot of people. That Marauders Barbecue was an easy pass for a lot of people. That figure actually looks good. And I like the color scheme on this. And we're going to start off with the 2-pack. So you got Spirit and Lowlight. At first, I don't know why I couldn't tell. I was like, yo, who is that to the left? But it's Lowlight with his glasses off. I mean, after a while, I would have seen it. I'm like, oh, okay, it's Lowlight, or just remembering this and who's in Sarge's Marauders, and see, okay, that's Lowlight. But color scheme looks pretty good. Well, I say all 3 of these figures are already great bucks. Just the figure, period, minus a paint job. If it was a grayscale figure, these would be great action figure bucks that's out now, and they just got repaints on it. So if you're into different color schemes, or if you're into Sarge's Marauders, these of course gonna be up your alley. And if you're into good figures, these will be up your alley. If you're not into repaints, these will not be up your alley. If you don't give a damn about sub teams, these are not up your alley. But I will say this from experience, all 3 of these figures are already good. Lowlight's an awesome figure, and here in Sarge's Marauders, he basically has a dark color scheme. He has green hits on his arm, it looks like, and he looks like he has like a blue bandana or beanie, because with the regular release, he either has a gray or black beanie. He's real muted out. This is about the most colorful Lowlight has been so far in the classified line. All the weapons blacked out. Looks like a same backpack, and looks like a few of these well, at least Sarge comes with different stuff. It's hard for me to see in the pack here, but even with Freedom, Spirit, he comes with Freedom again. So he pretty much gets all the same weapons. Maybe looks like a few new things, but it's really hard to tell. But I can almost tell same loadout, just different color scheme. And I actually like these 2 guys. Spirit looks really good with that black shirt, green fatigue pants. That looks awesome. Great color scheme on them, man. So I don't know. It's a hit or miss thing. One thing I will know is barbecue is about to get ate up. I can almost guarantee that, so people can get this complete team, man. And if you came across them in Ross like I did, which is wonderful, you can get them for $5 a piece. But right now he's on sale for like $14.50. I don't know if he shot up in the last day or so or not, but he's quite accessible to get, man. And it's still a great figure. Once again, that barbecue is a great figure that's slept on. He's just in a different color scheme. Now let's go to Sarge. Sarge looks pretty good here. Sarge has the same loadout, but I can kind of see here he has a few different things. He has boxing gloves, and he also has a 90-pound weight. Looks like he has a little bit of Big Boa's loadout. He also comes with an action figure again. Looks like the AK-47, his whistle. And I don't know if that's like I don't know if you call it like a boonie hat or a jungle hat or his regular brim hat. I don't want the Sarge hat. Give me like a different, like a bucket hat or a boonie hat. I believe that's what they call it, like you in the field. That'd be dope. But Sarge looks good in a different color scheme. Pretty much same Sarge, same layout, same buck, blue tank top. Brown and green or black and green pants, which that's what the Marauders colors are. But I do like the fact that they added somebody to kind of go with Big Boa, and they added that, you know, Sarge is there to work you out. So he has workout stuff with him, which is cool, which is diorama fodder at its best, man. But man, this has kind of surprised me. I thought these came quite early. I thought this would be later on in the year when they say they was gonna do Marauders, like kind of bleeding into next year, but they're getting right to it. And they're trying to knock out most of the team with a 2-pack, which I like the 2-pack situation. Go ahead and give you a loaded out 2 figures, and looks like with the double packs, they're really loading you out. They're giving you they're basically giving you more. They could have easily left Freedom out with Spirit, but they got him in there again, man, which is dope, man. But what do you guys think, man? I just wanted to talk about this real quick. I like it. You know me, I'm a G.I. Joe shield, one big old shield, and I really don't care. I'm loving it like Mickey D's, baby. But what do you guys think? This is the Savage Land. We do this for the love and beauty of action figures. If you can, hit me up on my Instagram, give me a like, comment, subscribe, and with that being said, until the next time, God bless.
To go into the world to raise a mighty army.